naturally when you have lots of things going on around you, you get stressed because you're trying to meet deadlines. You get stressed because you haven't got enough time, or you haven't got enough money. You don't know how it's going to work. And my only answer for that situation is to literally let control go. So you just have to trust in God. If you have God as part of your life, you let go and you trust in God, which is not always easy to do, especially when you have a deadline and you're terrified of not basically meeting that deadline, because you think, how am I ever going to do this? We only have a little bit of time. One example is I made some animation in here, and we had a very short shooting period. So, I shot 6 sort of 8-second clips of stop motion in 3 days, just in the studio next door. And on the second day, the camera, which had to remain in exactly the same position for the entire 3 days, because it was the whole, it was for this advertising. So each shot was exactly the same, framed in exactly the same way, and the problem was that the software stopped communicating with the camera for whatever reason that happens. There's no logical reason, or sometimes it is. Sometimes the software isn't backed up by, it doesn't back up the camera, or it's updated, or for whatever reason, and it just stopped communicating. Or because you've had them both running constantly for 24 hours, or a whole day, and it heats up and you need it to cool down. So in that situation, the time is like ticking in your ears, and you're just thinking, this is really a stressful situation, like really bad. And your team are also getting stressed because you're obviously stressed because it's not working. And there's nothing like technology to really sort of prod you with a hot fork and just go, But the only thing which we could do is just accept the situation and just stop worrying about it. Because what can you do? Does worrying help it in any way? And it doesn't. So we had to just see what we could do and turn the situation into some kind of positive. And we did. We ended up using the time to, really sort of focus on what was going to happen when we could use the camera again. And just making sure we knew exactly what we were going to do, and just setting it up with that was all you can do. You have to just accept it and move on. If you dwell on it and it just, it will destroy you, and then you're stressed and you're not enjoying it, and it'll show. So, but it's exceptionally hard, and I'm by no means an expert. Absolutely by no means.